Hey, all praise, man. I hope that you all are blessed, having a blessed day. So a couple things happened yesterday. Uh, Nothing bad, nothing bad. All good conversations with my brothers, three of my brothers. One of them is my cousin, but I'm gonna just start calling him bro because I already see where this relationship going. I'll start with that one actually. So the young brother, man, he is the younger brother of my brother who transitioned, and we were talking, and it's funny that the one thing like skateboarding that at first it seemed strange to people that I would be trying to skateboard in my mid 20s, but it was a source for me of healing and helped me to overcome uh, depression and mental health issues without using vices. And I know a lot of skaters can attribute to that. Some skaters still drink and partake in those things, but for me, I felt like when I was skating, nothing else mattered, and it was just me and um, my journey, really. Skateboarding, martial arts, reading, college, all representations of my spiritual journey for me. The ability to fall and to continue to get up, or the ability to start at the bottom and rise, right? So when I started, it was looked at as pretty strange, but I think over time, many of my family members and many of my friends and people like, nah, hey, that's actually actually kind of nice. I have my older brother hit me and say, hey, you actually kind of nice on that thing. Like, that should be looking sweet. So you got to teach me how to do that. Like, nah, nigga, you 40 something, nigga. You get over these and try to do a kickflip, nigga. Your ankle may explode on impact, nigga. But, so my my young blood, the young brother, man, he's a dope young brother, man, and I'm inspired by him for real. So he texted me a while ago. Actually, I felt led to reach out to him because my brother said, hey man, if something happened to me, cuz just look after my mom and my brother, make sure they straight. And I'm trying my best to do that. His brother specifically, Ralph, uh he he's gonna be a great young man. I already see it. But we were texting, and he asked me if I knew how to skateboard, and I was like, yeah. And I sent him my Instagram. And he was like, oh, can you teach me how to skate? I was like, if you buy a board and pads, I'll teach you how to skate. So he messaged me like later that day, like bag secured with a photo of a deck, some pads and a helmet. Now I have to go get pads and a helmet so I don't seem like a hypocrite. And I would encourage all of you all to get pads and helmets. Forget what people say it looks like. If you're going to be doing tricks that are high complication, like hitting rails and stuff, man, wear a helmet, because you hit your head one time, it's no coming back from that, bro. Many of us, it's chance. It's really just chance. So, and I want all of y'all to keep skating. So yeah, forget if it look goofy, wear a helmet if you can, and wear pads especially. I looked into the hex pads. I would highly encourage you all to look into hex pads. It's not the full elbow pad, but if you're doing just regular flat ground, just doing tricks, get you some hex pads like the football players wear. They got a whole leg setup you can wear that protect your tailbone. They got the upper body that you can wear, and I wear those. And I'm telling you, you put on that, even if it's hot, you get you some water, you're gonna be straight, man. And that's a sign for one of you all to engineer a stylish helmet for people to wear, right? Because we need our brains, man. And I know that sounds cheesy, but we do. But so the young brother gets these pads, man, and we go outside. I'll pull up on him, man, and we skate, and he's picking up stuff so fast. He's like, man, I want an ollie. Like, bro, you just started skating today. It's gonna take you a minute to get the fundamentals down. Like, give it some time. As we're skating, all praise be to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? A dude pulls up, sees a brother pulls up with his wife, with his queen. I think his name was Matt. And he pulls into his driveway, and he gets out the car like, hey y'all, hey, you love to see it, man. He's like, I skate too, man. I've been skating for 20 plus years. So again, this is God saying to me, this is what I'm seeing the signs like, oh, this is God saying we on the right path with this. And as I'm seeing bro in the skateboard, I'm like, oh, he a natural, bro. He don't see it yet, but he's a natural at this. Like, some people are just a natural. And I was just telling him, make sure he's stretching all of this stuff and, things like that. And as I'm saying these things, I'm thinking about how I started this journey. I was dolo. But then you go on your journey and you don't realize that the stuff that God will have you doing will be the inspiration and influence to help other brothers, right? Because again, I started skating because I was going through some mental health stuff, man, and I didn't want to use alcohol no more. I didn't want to use substances no more. I was tired of, pleasing the flesh. I wanted to do something greater, so I asked God to bless me, and He my boy Alex from guitar class came into class one day with a skateboard, and you know, the rest is history. So I say all that to say that story, that backstory. Bro texted me yesterday talking about something. Man, I don't want to skate no more, man. I just need a break. I think I'm gonna quit. And I ain't even replied to the foolishness. I called him. And then the first thing I said, what up, though? He was like, hey, what's up? Like, you're not quitting. Stop it. He was like, man, but I just, on carpet, I can do it. On grass, I can do it. But when it's on concrete, I'm like, yeah, it's supposed to be difficult. I was like, go see it. You look at a dude do a kickflip. You think kickflips is easy? He was like, no. I'm like, but when you see a person do a kickflip and they make it look easy, it look cool, don't he? Say, yeah. I say, the goal for you, bro, is to make the complex stuff look simple. That's why I'm like, how many people you know skateboard? He was like, just my cousin, me. I was like, exactly. So if everybody could be good at skateboarding, you don't think everybody would be skateboarding? If everybody could go to the NBA, you don't think niggas would be trying to go to, everybody try to go to the NBA, but can't everybody do it? Like, I mean, I just started skating 3 years ago, bro, and I'm doing these tricks, but I put hours into it a day, hours. I'm like, so you got to be patient with yourself, bro. It's a process. It's a journey. He was like, yeah, man, I just wish it was a little easy. I'm like, no, man, you want it to be difficult. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and there wouldn't be nothing cool about it. The cool part is when you riding on the skateboard, you riding on 4 wheels, moving fast, and you jump over an object, and you have enough coordination to flip the board, to catch it with your back foot, and to land on the object. Whether you hit a front crook, a Smith, a grind, whatever kind of a board slide, whatever kind of, if you really want to do the Riley Mullen, do a dark side slide. Is it a dark side slide? When you slide on the grip tape, I don't be knowing all the terminology, y'all. I'm still learning myself. But I'm telling bro, like, hey, it's not supposed to be easy. What makes it cool is the complexity of it for those who can make it look easy. But that takes years. It was like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know you want it to be easy because you want it to come to you quick. I'm like, but trust me, bro. When you get that first ollie, I was like, when you hit your first ollie, what you feel like? You was like, yeah, I could do it. Yeah. He was like, yeah. I was like, yes, bro. Because you put your effort into something and it paid off. I'm like, that's skateboarding. It's about life. I'm like, you can't quit, Brody, and I'm not gonna let you quit. I told him, like, I'm not letting you quit, nigga. I don't care about what you. I'm not letting you quit. I'll fight you. I can blow your chest out. I'll fight you. Yeah, K your chest in. He like on the phone. He ain't say nothing. He just. I already know he was like. He's like, yeah, I got a friend. She ride BMX. I said, yeah, you ride skateboard, nigga. Y'all 2 cool cats, ain't y'all? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right then. I was like, if you gotta take a break, bro, take a break. But the beauty of it is that, just like with life, if one thing is giving you complexity and complication, you can ride switch if you tired of riding regular. You can do shoves if you can't really get ollies right. You could do pop shoves when you get ollies down and you really want to add some steez to it. You could do kick flips if you can't get heel flips. You can do varial flips if you can't get tray flips. You can do laser flips if you don't want to do tray flips. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get a hospital flip, you could do a Casper flip. You could do so many different tricks, and it's your creative process that makes skateboarding. He was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, I know I'm right. I'm right about a lot of things, but I ain't right about everything. Right? Can't be right about everything. Only God is right about everything. But the point of all of that was the point of all of that was being grateful to be able to use my experiences, my journey, to help somebody else. And I think that many of us on a skateboard, we forget that these are our journeys, and we started these journeys with some people and they're not here. And we got to continue on our journey and our legacy and hopefully inspire a younger generation. And I think that's really the true heart of skateboarding. And so for me, you know, I believe in the Most High God. So I put Proverbs, I put scripture on all of my decks. Matter of fact, I get my decks off CCS and I got to put God first. King of Judah right there. Thou Son of Man, Psalms 18:2 right there. Proverbs 3 verse 6 right there. King of Judah again right there. And this was the first deck I've ever got. And this was a deck that my father bought for me when I was a child in Madison Heights Skate Park. It's a girl deck. And I don't even ride it no more, but I keep it to remind me of how my journey started and how it can influence somebody else. And then we got shout out to the Most High right there, man. So I gotta put the Most High God first because he's been showing me on this journey. He's been with me. So what they say is iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. What is that? Proverbs, is it 27:17? I believe. I may be wrong about that one. I may be confusing that one with another one of my favorite ones, but one of y'all theologians gonna change or critique me or give me the actual proverb. But anyway, man, be a positive influence, man. Spread love, spread peace in this thing, man. You understand me? God bless. Peace.